Now, wait a few moments, let him rest. This should help you remember everything. Giving you something extra to assist. Let's go through it again. The pain is difficult, isn't it? When he regains consciousness, double the voltage.
I'm standing here in a weird-looking corridor with Dan, who's senior producer on Call of Duty Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops, what sort of inspired you to go in this direction with the Call of Duty franchise?
Well, we started working on a game based in the Cold War era because it was very, it was ripe for a lot of great inspiration of dark, deniable operations, behind-the-scenes kind of operations, and the Black Ops is just was a perfect fit for that. There's a lot of great, we had a lot of great inspiration from our military advisors. We have Major John Plaster, who was a member of the Studies and Operations group in Vietnam, which was kind of like the Black Ops aspect of Vietnam. And he came and was an incredible resource. He gave us a lot of information about weapons, about tactics, about the kind of operations that they would perform, and it was just kind of a perfect fit.
A lie is a lie. Just because they write it down and call it history doesn't make it the truth.
In terms of gameplay, what sort of different does it bring for Treyarch crews, basically worked on World War II titles for most part, to work on something different now?
Well, one of the great benefits that the fiction of the Black Ops gives us is that you can do a lot of variety of stealth and still have the full-on action that the explosive action everybody knows from Call of Duty. So the variety has been a really huge pillar for us in terms of designing the game. We really want players to experience a lot of unique mechanics, unique moments throughout the game. We take a lot of inspiration from film and cinema, and we love to watch a lot of action movies in pre-production, and we get a lot of that inspiration there.
So a lot of helicopters in the demo presentation.
Yeah, you saw the helicopter. That was completely player controlled, so the player flies it, controls the missiles, controls the minigun, and everything is you get to that classic explosive. You're just destroying everything in your path to get through that mission. So it's really cool.
We live in a world where seeing is not believing. Where only a few know what really happened.
Ready when you are.
From what I saw of Black Ops, it looks like you've taken a big leap in technological standpoint from World at War. Could you talk us through that and what you've done?
Yeah, so we were talking a little bit about technology. We've added texture streaming, which is a really big advancement for our game. It allows us to do much bigger reads, much bigger worlds with a lot of high fidelity graphics. So you saw in the level you played with the helicopter flying through the valley, and you could have hills and lots of trees and the river below, and you could see long sight lines. So the texture streaming's allowed us to get a lot more graphical resolution and fidelity on screen because of that. The lighting system in our game has been revamped, so you see a lot of really cool new lighting technology in there. When it comes to the final polish of the game, the lighting's everything.
Multiplayer is obviously something that the Call of Duty franchise thrives on, and it's a big deal. Could you say anything about what your plans are for that?
I can't talk about the specifics of multiplayer. We are going to go into some details about that in the near future. But what I can tell you is that multiplayer is it's a huge part of our development process. We have a team dedicated to multiplayer. We've doubled the team size from our previous game. We started from day one, so we've had about twice the amount of time that we normally have had to develop multiplayer, and it's just, we're going big. So multiplayer is a huge area of focus for us, and I'm going to be very excited to talk about that, in the months to come.
Any areas of the things that we've seen so far that might translate into the multiplayer?
You know, you're going to see a lot of the same crossover in mechanics and weaponry and that sort of thing. But you know, I can't go into too many details yet.
And so, how far done are you? You got a date out pretty early. That got to put some pressure on the team to be ready for.
Yeah, everybody's working hard. You know, this is everybody's got that goal in their mind to make this the best game of our careers. So, a lot of hardworking team members right now pushing the game to get it done.
Thank you very much for your time.